Yo, let me put the tunes on real quick. There we go. Yo, we are back at week number 7. So, crazy week last week. I feel like I say that every time. But, no lie, every week is a crazy week in the league. I mean, some people thought they had dubs, when realistically they didn't. Some people don't believe in curses, but they're real. Some people get lucky, and some people just can't win. We got a couple 0 and 5s. We got a lot of 3 and 3s, and we got one undefeated 5 and 0. I think he is, or 4 and 0. I don't know what the fuck he is right now. But we're gonna go on and basically get into it right now because that's how we always kind of do it. We always kind of get into it with just a little warm up. We gotta stretch before we get into the shit. So we're gonna get into it right now. All right. First week, it looks a little dark right here. That's the thing too. Let me see. All right. There we go. All right. So week number 7, matchup number 1. Okay. We're gonna go with Josh right now. Josh is currently 3 and 3 right now. He is kind of going through some shit right now, but we're going to see why. And he's going up against Jesus, who is also 3 and 3. But Jesus with the surprise win last week because, pretty much nobody had him winning. But he still won. We look at some people that need some RBs. We look at some people that need some QBs. We got week 7 bye weeks right now kicking in, and there's a lot of teams on a bye week. I think it's like 8 or 9 teams, I don't know, or 6 teams, I don't know. But it's a lot of teams, you know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. If we look at Jesus' team, which is Jesus Christ, it's not looking good. Kirk Cousins on a bye week. Latavius Murray suffered an injury. I don't think he's going to play this week, but we'll see how it goes. Miles Sanders gets a start right there. They got to start giving Miles Sanders more touches. You know what I'm saying? Sterling Shepard comes back healthy. He was playing really well for Jesus in the beginning, but we don't know how things are going to go. Carolina is a pretty decent defense. OBJ is a little banged up. He's dealing with a bit of an injury right now. Let's see what it is right here. I believe he's dealing with some kind of ankle or leg injury. He's dealing with a AC joint sprain, so it's his joints, so it's not looking too good. And then we finish it off with Melvin Gordon and Schultz is his tight end. He's got a bye, so Jesus did not do a great job at the waiver wires this week because he couldn't even draft a tight end. And he basically doesn't want to drop his tight end because his tight end is about maybe a top 5 tight end this year or right now. You know what I'm saying? Looking on the other side, continue with this, but Tula gets the start for Josh. And as we know, Josh has kind of been struggling with quarterbacks. But again, we're talking about the week 7 bye weeks that a lot of teams have bye weeks. Okay. And he gets Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift. I honestly think 2 solid backs with 2 decent matchups on it. He's continued to go with Brandon Cooks and what the fuck is his name? Allen Robinson. I've been forgetting this fool's name just because I don't even be hearing about him anymore. Travis Kelce and Michael Carter. This might be a team that honestly, I guess it could blow up, but it's just like you're banking on too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically kind of looking at this team and you're kind of like, damn, like you're not really hoping too much on it. You're just kind of hoping if it's enough for the dub. And honestly, I think it'll be enough for the dub. Look, Jesus got really lucky last week. He's still suffering through injuries right now, and he's suffering bye weeks right now. So I have no chance on Jesus winning this game. I'm sorry, Jesus. I counted you out last week, and you proved me wrong. Prove me wrong again. Buckle my shoe. But we're going on to the next game. We're going on to Mondo right now, who's currently 6-0, an impressive 6-0 start. And he's going up against Oscar right now. And Oscar has been playing well. He's getting some players back from a bye week last week. But if you look at his squad, it's not the same squad we're kind of used to seeing on paper. So he's got Sam Darnold against the Giants. The Giants completely look horrible against the Rams. But the Rams could do that to you. They're a good team. They can make you look like shit. Okay. Mitchell gets the start from the 49ers, the Niners running back right there. You don't really love the matchup with Indy, but I guess you got to start him. Cordero Patterson also gets the start right there in Miami. You love that start. DJ Moore, DK Metcalf, TJ Hawkinson, Chris Godwin. You don't really have to name the matchup with these players. It's just more about these players are getting the start, and that's final. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, buddy? Little buddy wants to say hello. Liz Angel. Ooh, Angel. Yeah. But basically, these players, these names are just starters every week. I mean, these are players that you're just going to start all the time. So it's not really much looking into it. These are quality players as well. So I think he has a good squad right now. I mean, he's hurting on running backs a little bit, but he has a pretty overall good squad. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Looking at Mondo's team right now, Patrick Mahomes, that guy Davis. I'm not even gonna say his name, Mike Davis, but down, And Williams, the running back right there for KC, D Hop, McKeel Harmon, Kyle Pitts, and then Henderson. Henderson is a low key good running back right now, and we kind of thought this thing going through it. I mean, he was in a good team. I think he's in a position pretty much for the team to kind of give him the ropes. So I mean, for sure. Now, who do I got winning this game? Honestly, bro, I'm going to go with a healthy Mondo team right here. Not only is he getting the respect that he deserves for going 6-0, but he is going into this game pretty favorable. He's got some decent matchups. I mean, he's got some pretty good matchups, let's not kid ourselves. And Oscar, he's playing with kind of some backups because his starters are on bye weeks and his starters are kind of hurt right now. So he's kind of going through it. I got Mondo winning this game by a landslide. Honestly, bro, it's not really much of a debate in my opinion. So Oscar, I got you losing, buddy. Mondo, I got you still winning. Can Oscar pull up a miracle? I don't. He's not really much for miracles. He's just more like gameplay scripted, and he'll fuck you up type of shit. You know what I mean? But I got Mondo winning this game. And let's go to my game real quick. Knock it out real quick. I'm 3-3. I absolutely destroyed Josh last week. I mean, I obliterated him. I looked at his team and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I'm going up against this. Like, Marco's had a better team than this. But even then, I wasn't worried. Josh was worried. I had to handle business. I took care of business. And I'm on to the next week. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking at Joe right here, who is also currently 3-3. So this is the battles of the 3-3 again. Like I'm saying, we have a lot of people go on 3-3 right now. So if you look at Joe, he's going again with Derek Carr. I mean, go with your gut, Joe. So for sure, I mean, they're going up against Philly. I believe it is in Las Vegas, so you got some home field advantage. Vegas looked like they were playing pretty angry last week since basically they lost their fucking coach. And the team, basically people are counting them out right now, okay? But they're still intact. They're still decently coached. I feel they have a good chemistry there. Derek Carr, in my opinion, is not a terrible option for a quarterback right now. But it's definitely kind of one of those matchups where you're like, not too thrilled about. Okay, Joe Mixon is the only player in this squad that I can see, if anything, breaking up like 30 fucking points, if anything, type of shit. Okay, Jacobs, I don't see him breaking up big points. He barely gets in any carries. I see him getting into a touchdown. I no lie do, even Kenyon Drake, but not really somebody that scares me. Pittman doesn't scare me at all. Henry Ruggs doesn't scare me at all. Gesicki has a very, 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 very valuable option right now as a tight end. I think he's going to have a great game. And Chase Edmonds, who against Houston, it has a great matchup. I think he'll be okay. Okay, but overall, he doesn't have someone that really blows you out of the park, and that's because we're lucky that CeeDee Lamb's on a bye, and we're lucky that Josh Allen's on a bye. I mean, you know, again, bye weeks have something to do with it. Looking at my team right now, after I obliterated Josh, I just have to keep saying that I destroyed him. He didn't want nothing to do with me in the squad. But basically, I'm going with Matthew Stafford against Detroit, his old team right there. So I do see him having some fun, putting up some points over there. It is in LA, so it'll be pretty nice to see. AJ Dillon gets to start for me since both my running backs are on a bye week right now. So AJ Dillon gets to start. I think I like the matchup right there in Washington. And I'm going with some guy. I barely know his name. The Ernest Johnson. And I might go with him. And basically, Baker Mayfield's hurt. The wide receivers are hurt. Like I just said, OBJ's hurt. The O-line's a little banged up. The team looking like shit. I might just go with him just based off of volume alone. And because it's a primetime game, I don't like the matchup at all against Denver. Denver to me is not really a team that scares me, but I do think that they have a pretty decent team. So they're pretty good. Cooper Kupp is the number one wide receiver right now. Terry McLaurin has been fucking shit in the bed. I think he's been dealing with an injury. You can't really blame him all too much either. I mean, the quarterback situation is totally fucked. The whole system is fucked. I don't know what's going on with Terry, but he's got to slap out of it this week against Green Bay. I kind of like the matchup right there. Darren Waller going against Philly. I think that's okay. I mean, he's a tight end. He gets to start no matter what. I think I'm going with A.J. Brown going against KC. I think A.J. Brown was dealing with an illness, I believe, last week when he played. He still gave me close to 100 yards with about 7 catches. Julio Jones should be out again. A.J. Brown is just a huge specimen, and I think he's special, so I think he gets to start. Or I might switch it up. But either way, who I got winning, bro? Who I got winning, dog? I mean, I'm going to fucking murder this fool Joe, bro. I mean, I'm going to send him back to whatever country he came from. Either if it's Plaza Mexico, or if it's Las Vegas, or if it's either whatever the fuck it is, bro. But I'm spanking that ass, and he's going into the spank bank just how Josh entered the spank bank last week. You know what I mean? So going into the next game, we got Emery. We got 0-6 Emery going up against who the fuck is that guy? And Jesus, I mean, Richard, you're 3-3 right now, bro. And you got a decent team, bro. Like, that's the shit. I mean, you got some bye weeks that's hurting you. You're the same reason as me, bro. You're missing your best running backs right now. But, I mean, let's just get into it, okay? Again, like I'm saying, Emery's 0-6. Richard's 3-3. Richard's kind of going through it right now. Kyler Murray has got a great matchup against Houston. You got to love that. You got to hope he gives you some numbers right there. I like Harris as a start right there against New Jersey. I like Connor right there too against Houston. Marquise Brown is looking like he's a number one receiver. Damn, I mean, is that where we're at? Where we have to play Brandon Ayuk? I mean, you gotta hope on Brandon Ayuk. You gotta hope that they came after this bye week ready to shoot. So, you know, hope that he produces for you against Indianapolis. Indianapolis has been one of the teams that has been given the most to wide receivers. So why not, right? Gronkowski, he might come back this week. I don't know. I don't really know too much about it. I think he almost came back last week, so he should be coming back this week. I think once he comes in, that's an automatic plug and play. He was like a top 3 tight end when he played, so why not, right? And Callaway gets to start again. So you're missing a lot of players right here, bro. The bye week right now is affecting you with the running backs. It's looking pretty shaky right now. Because if I look at the other team right now, who is by, it happens to be Emery. You got Aaron Rodgers against Washington. I don't think Gibson's gonna play. I think he's a little banged up. They had to do an MRI on him on his shin, so I think it's kind of serious. Belton just doesn't scare me at all. I guess we got to see what's going on with that game on Thursday. Devontae Adams, Calvin Ridley, Knox is on a bye, and Bateman. So, I mean, you got some flex options, Emery, but damn, bro, it just doesn't look too pretty either, you know what I mean? Look, I'm going to go and pick the person that just hasn't won a game. And based off of the fact that Richard lost to Jesus last week, I'm going to go with Emery. I got to just go with the underdog here. I don't like Richard's team, but I don't like Emery's team either. I'm literally just picking him because he hasn't won a game. So, fuck it. We're Hail Marying that bitch. And, and that's that. You move on from it. All right. And this next matchup, I think, is a very interesting matchup. And I'll tell you why right now. Check it out. All right. So, we got Marcos, who is currently 4-2. He is in the top 5. Let me repeat that again. Marcos, Chubby Chaser, Sunday Mass Pastor. Okay, so he's been summoning the masses on Sundays. He's been, doing his thing. Is 4-2. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but that's where we are in fantasy. And he's going up against Frankie, who is also 0-6. I mean, let's just 0-6 is tough. Okay, so I mean, let's just hope for the best. He's got Joe Burrow against Baltimore. I like that. Saquon, I don't think is gonna play. Naheem Hines, I mean, fuck it. I mean, San Francisco, it could go either way. Devontae Parker, I don't know if he's gonna play. Higgins is a good play. Higbee as a tight end, I think is a good tight end. Sutton gets a pretty good matchup on Thursday, primetime TV, so I think he'll play. Moss gets a bye week, and man, I mean, hopefully Goddard comes back maybe from COVID, but it's tough, man. It's tough right there. You look at the other side, Jalen Hurts, Vegas. I mean, you kind of like that matchup. Chuba Herbert. Who is this? Which Williams is this? Oh, the Denver Williams. Okay, so I mean that's cool. He gets to start. I think I kind of like that matchup right there. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith, Noah Fant, and Zach Ertz. So this is the first game where we have maybe possibly a double tight end conversion. So shit, that's very very interesting. Based on the fact that we got a double tight end conversion, and also based on the fact that Frankie has not won a game, I'm going with the underdog, baby. I'm going with 0-6 Frankie, Team Cisco Kid, who just can't catch a break, honestly, ladies and gentlemen. But I see him catching a break this week against Marcos because honestly, Marcos is just. I don't know if he should be in that list. I don't know if he's top 5. I don't know. The points don't say it. The team don't say it. But he's got some luck. Okay? He's got some luck. We all kind of get a little lucky. But who do I got winning this game? Like I said, I'm going with Frank. I'm going with the underdog. I already said that. Moving on to our matchup of the motherfucking week right here, dog. We going with I'm your motherfucking pimp, Gabe, 4-2, up against 3-3. Don't get mad. Don't get it twisted. It's just Turo, baby. Yeah. Turo's coming into this matchup looking to get a W because he's been kind of struggling right now as of late. Okay, he's got Tom Brady. He's got Leonard Fournette who gets to start. This guy is crazy projected 15 points. Leonard Fournette. Damn. And Derrick Henry is just a number 1 running back right now. Jamar Chase is looking like a stud. Mike Evans has a decent matchup right there. Hunter Henry looking like a consistent tight end, low-key. Kenny Golladay maybe gets to start on the flex. I don't know. Let's look at the bench. Yeah, maybe. Kenny Golladay. I do not like that flex. But at this point, with New York having everyone fucking hurt, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Look at the other side right here. Lamar Jackson, Alvin Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, AJ Green. Wow. Jacoby and Myers, Mark Andrews, and J.D. McKissick. J.D. McKissick actually should be a pretty good start. I'll tell you what. J.D. McKissick is low-key might be the starter because, again, Gibson might be hurt. Who knows how long his injury is going to be. They're going to do an MRI, I think. I don't know how that came out. But basically, he might be a starter. Okay, and who do I got winning this game? Ladies and gentlemen? It seems like this team is very even. Like, they all got the spots covered except maybe one position on each side. So, man. I'm going to go with the momentum. I'm going with I'm your pimp, Gabe. I think he's got some momentum right now. He has beaten some decent people so far. He had an extremely crazy comeback win the other day. I'm going Gabe. We're going to go with the momentum. The train is going to keep on moving. And I'm sorry, Turo, but it's looking like it might not be your week. But guess what? Hey, you're projected to win. So you just never know how things are going to go. So that sums it up, people. Week number 7 is officially done. I hope no one else gets hurt. I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone has fun. Thursday night, the game should be kind of interesting just because of the running back situations. And some people got some players starting. And because, again, week 7 kicks in as a bye. A lot of teams have bye weeks. And on top of it all off, there's been a lot of injuries, specifically with running backs. So everyone be safe. Wrapped it up.